Hari Om Tat Sat. 4 chapters on freedom, commentary on the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Swami Satyanand Saraswati. Chapter 1, Samadhi Pada, Sutra 9. Vikalpa, unfounded belief. Shabda Jnananupati Vastu Shunyo Vikalpa. Shabda, word, sound, jnana, cognition, anupati, following upon, vastu, object, shunya, empty, vikalpa, fancy, imagination. Following upon knowledge through words but empty of an object is fancy. Vikalpa is imagination without the basis of an object. It does not mean that it has no object, but the object mentioned in the statement is non-existent. For example, when we read wonderful stories of fairyland or about Lilliput in Gulliver's Travels, we find words which can be used properly in sentences, but actually there are no real objects corresponding to them at all. These are examples of vikalpa, imagination or fancy. Vikalpa is a creation of our mind. It is, however, not completely devoid of experiential material. We take ideas from our experiences and combine them to form new ideas of things that actually do not exist. The trouble with many of us, even in the case of spiritual aspirants, is that sometimes the mind becomes full of fancy and idealism. There are many spiritual aspirants throughout the world who seek to attain an imaginary goal. There are living in a world of ideas which are nothing but vikalpa. In meditation, dhyana, there is sometimes a flight of imagination. It is so delightful and interesting and gives pleasure and satisfaction to the meditative mind, but according to Patanjali, this form of vikalpa is also to be set aside. Similarly, in India, we find a branch of fanciful meditation which is called conscious daydreaming. It is a separate sadhana by itself, but according to Patanjali, it is in essence a dull state of mind and must be overcome through right knowledge. This sadhana is very helpful for a beginner in as much as it can make an aspirant capable of going deeper and deeper in the state of concentration. However, it should not be forgotten that this sadhana, although helpful for a beginner, has to be discarded afterwards. In the states of dharana, antarmauna, dhyana, the aspirant imagines certain objects and qualities. They may be unreal and fanciful notions in the ultimate analysis, but they are very helpful in the beginning, and a student of yoga must use their assistance until he goes forward to master the deeper states. It is declared by many great thinkers that up to Nirvikalp Samadhi, the different experiences an aspirant goes through are nothing but the planes of one's mental consciousness. Right knowledge, wrong knowledge, and imagination are equally processes of consciousness, but they differ in so far as right knowledge has a true object, wrong knowledge has a false object, whereas imagination or vikalpa has no object at all. This difference should be carefully understood. Harihi Om.